Welcome, dear listener, to a tale of mystery and light. This is the story of a crown untouched by time. Legends call it the eternal crown throne of Athena. It is not a throne of power, but of wisdom everlasting. For centuries, whispers have traveled across lands. They speak of a seat guarded by knowledge, not force. The ancients believed Athena herself blessed it. The goddess of wisdom left behind a sacred echo, a symbol to remind mortals of balance and truth, not forged in gold, nor carved in stone alone. It shines with the glow of thought and harmony. Many sought it, yet only seekers of heart drew near. The journey is not walked by foot, but by spirit. Every path begins not in temples, but in silence. Every clue is hidden not in ruins, but in mind. Tonight, we step into that silence together. We listen to the echoes of forgotten halls. We follow the footsteps of dreamers before us. The eternal crown throne awaits not to be claimed. It waits to be understood, to be remembered. So, close your eyes, breathe, and walk with me. For the crown story begins where wonder never ends. Part 1. The Whispering Path. The story begins in the quiet edge of dawn. A pale light brushes the horizon like a secret unveiled. The air is calm, yet it carries a hidden pulse. It feels as though the earth itself waits to speak. There is a traveler, nameless, faceless, yet known. Not a warrior, not a king, but a seeker of meaning. The road beneath their feet is old, but gentle. Each stone hums with memory. Each leaf sings softly. They walk slowly, listening to the silence around. For silence here is not empty, but alive. It holds echoes of ancient voices long gone. Some whisper warnings, others offer gentle guidance. The traveler feels a pull beyond reason. It is not force, but invitation. Subtle and kind. The call of Athena lingers like a feathered breath. It asks not obedience, but curiosity of heart. Birds stir in the trees with cautious song. Their wings beat in rhythm with unseen drums. The forest path bends like a winding question. Every turn feels like stepping deeper into thought. The seeker remembers stories told by elders. They spoke of a throne not built for conquest. They told of a crown not meant for glitter. It was a symbol, carved from wisdom and balance. Walk with patience, the voices once said. Do not seek to own, but to understand. These words echo now, softer than the breeze. The traveler holds them close, like a lantern. The ground grows softer with moss and earth. Roots stretch across the path like ancient veins. A stream hums nearby, singing of timeless flow. Water glimmers with reflections of unseen stars. The traveler kneels beside the stream for a moment. They watch ripples dance like silver threads of thought. The sound feels like a hymn to the goddess herself. Not loud, not proud, but endlessly true. With renewed breath, the seeker rises again. Their footsteps press lightly, leaving little behind. The path feels sacred, yet it demands no bow. Respect here is measured not in words, but in care. The forest opens into a clearing of stillness. Tall stones circle the space, like guardians of memory. Their surfaces are worn, carved by hands long vanished. Symbols shimmer faintly, speaking in forgotten tongues. The traveler pauses, heart steady but awake. They place a hand upon one ancient stone. It is cool yet alive, pulsing with quiet strength. It hums like a question waiting to be heard. The whisper returns, softer than before. It speaks without sound, yet the heart understands. You do not walk alone, it seems to say. Every seeker before you walks beside your step. The air thickens, not with weight, but presence. The seeker feels held, guided, and watched over. Yet there is no fear, only a deep belonging. The forest is no longer place, but companion. A gentle wind stirs the circle of stones. Leaves drift like messages sent from unseen hands. The seeker listens, but no words form. Instead, meaning rests quietly in their chest. They understand the journey is not about finding. It is about becoming, step by step, moment by moment. The eternal crown throne is not ahead, but within. It awakens in silence, in wonder, in faith. Still the path calls, and the traveler obeys, not with haste, but with steady reverence. The circle of stones fades behind like a dream. The road ahead glows faintly, endless, inviting. Thus begins the first steps of the quest. Not a quest for power, nor for glory's name, but a journey to meet the goddess in thought, and to learn the truth of the eternal crown throne. Part 2. The Keeper of Quiet Light. The path narrows as the forest deepens with mystery. Branches weave above like a crown of endless green. Light falls in fragments, soft and golden, almost shy. It feels like walking through a cathedral of nature. The traveler moves with measured steps and open heart. Every sound is clear. A rustle, a breath, a drop of dew. Each carries meaning, as if the forest speaks in code. A language not of words, but of rhythm and presence. Suddenly, the path opens to a gentle hollow. At its center, a single tree stands vast and ageless. Its roots curl like rivers carved into the soil of time. Its branches rise so high, they seem to touch the sky. The traveler feels a hush, a weightless silence. It is not empty, but full of watching eyes, unseen. A warmth spreads, as if the tree itself greets them. Its presence feels both eternal and deeply personal. Then, within the stillness, a figure emerges. Not from shadow, but from the quiet of the tree. They are cloaked in white, simple, flowing like water. Their eyes glow faintly, steady as lanterns in dusk. The traveler does not speak, nor do they. Yet the air carries a dialogue beyond sound. It is the voice of the Keeper of Quiet Light, a guardian not of walls, but of memory eternal. You have stepped into a sacred passage, they say. Few arrive here, for the way is found only in truth. The voice feels like song, calm yet unshakably clear. It lingers in the chest more than in the ear. The traveler bows slightly, not in worship, but respect. They sense no demand, only an invitation of listening. The keeper studies them with eyes of patient dawn. Then they begin to weave words like threads of gold. The throne you seek is no seat of kings, they whisper. It does not command, nor rule, nor conquer. It is a mirror for the soul that dares to look. And it asks nothing but the courage to see. The traveler feels the truth stir in their bones. A shiver runs, not of cold, but recognition. The keeper smiles, gentle as drifting sunlight. They gesture toward the great tree's glowing bark. Symbols faintly glow, carved deep within its trunk. They twist like rivers, forming constellations of thought. Each mark hums with the voice of past seekers. Each line carries stories that shape the path forward. The traveler steps closer, heart steady but bright. Their hand reaches out, brushing the living bark. At once, warmth floods through their fingertips. It feels like touching memory itself, alive and awake. Visions spark behind their closed eyes like stars. They see faces, countless, from ages long past. Some smile, some weep, some simply gaze forward. All walked this path, all sought the eternal throne. The keeper's voice returns, low and tender. Every seeker leaves an imprint, a trace of light. The crown is not claimed by hand, but by heart. It grows brighter with every soul that dares to try. The traveler breathes deeply, grounding in silence. They realize the throne is not only destination, it is also the journey, the listening, the remembering. Each step forward is already part of the crown. The keeper places a hand upon the traveler's shoulder. Carry this light, they say with quiet grace. Do not seek answers, seek understanding instead. And the throne will rise to meet you when it must. The figure fades, melting back into the great tree. The forest exhales as if relieved of a held breath. The traveler stands alone, yet not alone at all. They carry the keeper's words like a hidden flame. The path calls once more, stretching beyond the hollow. The traveler steps forward, heart steady, vision clear. Behind, the tree stands as a witness of promise. Ahead, the journey deepens toward the eternal crown throne. Part 3. The Bridge of Echoes. The morning sun stretches across the forest path. Its golden rays pierce through branches like soft arrows. The air is fresh, filled with dew and quiet promise. Each breath feels like drinking from a spring of calm. The traveler continues, carrying the keeper's words. The memory of light still lingers in their chest. Every step feels lighter, yet filled with purpose. The forest seems to shift, guiding them forward. The path bends and narrows near a rising hill. A faint sound begins to shimmer in the distance. It is not birdsong, nor wind, nor water's flow. It is a chorus, soft and layered, like voices of time. The traveler climbs, steady, drawn by the sound. At the hill's crest, the trees part like curtains. Below lies a valley, quiet yet resounding with echoes. At its heart stretches a bridge of ancient stone. The bridge is long, reaching across mist and void. Its surface glows faintly with silver etchings. Symbols spiral across its length like constellations. It feels less built, more born from sacred thought. The traveler pauses, listening to the valley breathe. Every sound they have ever known seems to return. Whispers of childhood laughter, echoes of silent prayers. The valley holds them all, gentle but undeniable. The bridge itself hums with voices of seekers past. Some echoes are strong, proud, confident in tone. Others tremble, fragile, uncertain, yet brave. Each one belongs, none erased, none forgotten. The traveler steps onto the bridge, heart awake. The first stone vibrates beneath their touch. A soft whisper rises, wrapping around their ears. You are heard, you are remembered, you are part. Step by step, the voices grow clearer and richer. Each stride feels like walking upon woven memory. The air shimmers with words never fully spoken. Yet the heart knows them as truth unshaken. Halfway across, the traveler halts in stillness. The mist thickens, swirling like living fabric. Out of it forms a faint silhouette of light. It takes shape slowly, fluid, almost dreamlike. A figure appears, neither man nor woman, but both. Their form shifts like a mirror of many lives. Their face is made of countless faces at once. They are the guardian of echoes, timeless and vast. Their voice is layered, countless tones combined. You walk the bridge that binds all seekers, they say. Every step you take joins the chorus of truth. The throne is not silence, it is remembrance. The traveler listens, heart steady in wonder. They realize the journey is not solitary at all. Every soul who sought wisdom walks beside them. The bridge itself is proof of unity, eternal. The guardian raises a hand of shimmering light. Do not fear the echo of your own voice, they say. Even doubt is part of the chorus of seeking. Every question is a thread in wisdom's cloth. The traveler nods, breathing deep with gratitude. They understand their voice is not small, nor lost. It is one note among infinite notes of time. Together, they form the music of the eternal throne. The figure fades back into mist, leaving stillness. The whispers continue, yet gentler, kinder now. The bridge no longer feels distant or strange. It feels like home, a path of shared becoming. Step by step, the traveler reaches the far side. The valley exhales, its echoes softening to rest. The bridge glows faintly once more, then quiets. It remains behind, eternal, for the next seeker. Ahead, the path stretches into rolling meadows. The wind carries the scent of wildflowers and dawn. The traveler smiles, heart fuller than before. The journey deepens toward the eternal crown throne. Part 4. The meadow of turning skies. The traveler steps onto soft earth painted with wildflowers. The meadow stretches wide, a sea of colors unbound. Blades of grass shimmer like emerald waves in the wind. Petals rise and fall as though breathing with the sky. Above, the heavens shift in endless transformation. Clouds curl into shapes of forgotten myths and dreams. One moment a bird, the next a crown, then a flame. The sky feels alive, watching, whispering in silence. The traveler pauses, entranced by the shifting view. It feels less like weather, more like revelation. The meadow is not simply land, but a mirror of thought. It bends to the rhythm of the seeker's heart. A gentle breeze carries voices soft and fleeting. They sound like laughter, prayers, and questions. Each gust reveals a glimpse of memory long hidden. Each swirl paints a story across the open air. The traveler kneels to touch the earth's warm skin. The soil hums, fertile with seeds of countless lives. It is rich not in gold, but in memory and love. The meadow breathes history as easily as wind. Suddenly, the skies ripple in shades of silver. A great image forms, vast and glowing overhead. It is Athena herself, shaped by clouds and light. Her eyes calm, her crown radiant, her hand raised. The traveler feels no fear, only reverence deep. For this vision is not command, but gentle guidance. Her lips move, though no sound reaches the ears. Instead, meaning blossoms directly within the soul. You walk where wisdom takes root. She speaks within. This meadow is not land, but the field of mind. Every thought is a flower, every doubt a cloud. All belong, all change, all return to the whole. The traveler breathes, letting the words take seed. They watch as the meadow shifts with each breath. A single flower blooms where hope is strongest. A cloud fades where fear is finally released. They understand that thoughts are not chains to bear. They are seasons, passing and returning with time. To fear them is to trap them. To see them is to free. Wisdom is not silence of thought, but harmony within. The sky swirls again, shaping into radiant circles. Symbols drift like constellations across the horizon. Each one hums with meaning beyond human tongue. Each one a fragment of the eternal crown throne. The traveler lifts their gaze, heart steady in awe. They realize the throne is not distant, not hidden. It reveals itself piece by piece in sacred places. In stone, in echo, in meadow, in the shifting sky. A soft rain begins to fall, silver and warm. Drops kiss the flowers, coaxing brighter colors. Each raindrop reflects the sky's radiant dance. Each one a mirror, infinite, fleeting, eternal. The traveler raises their hands to the gentle rain. They feel its blessing soak through skin to soul. It is not storm, not burden, but gift of renewal. The meadow glows brighter as though smiling back. As the rain fades, the meadow grows still again. The flowers bow slightly as if in quiet farewell. The clouds part, revealing a path beyond the field. Golden light spills across the way forward. The traveler steps onward, carrying new clarity. They know the throne is not a final discovery. It is a living truth unfolding with each breath. It is found not tomorrow, but already here today. Behind them, the meadow rests, timeless and alive. Ahead, hills rise gently toward a horizon unknown. The path continues, endless, inviting, radiant. The journey deepens toward the eternal crown throne. Part 5. The Library of Winds. The traveler moves beyond the meadow into rising hills. The air sharpens with clarity, cool and searching. Every step feels guided by an invisible rhythm. The horizon glows faintly as if carrying hidden fire. Soon, the hills fold into a vast plateau of stone. Its surface shines with faint etchings of spirals. The wind whistles gently, weaving patterns of sound. It seems less a breeze, more a language of air. The traveler stops, listening to the shifting tones. Each gust carries not chaos, but deliberate form. Some rush quick, sharp, like words of urgency. Others drift long, low, like songs of remembrance. At the plateau's center stands a circle of pillars. Each pillar is tall, carved with endless inscriptions. Yet no hand could have etched them so high. They seem written by the wind itself in passing. The traveler steps closer, heart steady with awe. The wind rises, circling the pillars like guardians. Whispers swirl, phrases catching fragments of thought. It feels like walking inside a library alive. The traveler tilts their head, listening with care. A fragment speaks. Seek not to hold, but to learn. Another flows. Knowledge is not weight, but flame. Each word passes quick, yet lingers deep within. The pillars hum softly, vibrating with living truth. Their inscriptions glow faintly, shifting like clouds. No single story remains fixed upon their surface. They change with each breath of passing wind. Suddenly, the gusts converge into a single voice. It rises high, low, many and ones all at once. You walk within the Library of Winds, it proclaims. Here lie the words of every soul that listened. The traveler closes their eyes to receive the sound. Images flow like rivers into their quiet mind. They see scrolls unrolling, pages fluttering, voices rising. A chorus of questions, discoveries, and revelations. The voice continues, weaving threads of clarity. Knowledge is not an end, but a doorway. It is not kept, but carried, not owned, but shared. Wisdom breathes when passed like air between hearts. The traveler opens their eyes, feeling new weight. Not a burden, but a responsibility born of care. The pillars shimmer brighter, carved with new light. Words form that belong to the traveler themselves. The inscription glows. To seek is to become. It pulses softly, then joins the winds once more. The traveler realizes every seeker leaves a mark. The library grows with the breath of each journey. They step slowly around the circle, touching stone. Each contact stirs a rush of voices and memory. Some speak of love, others of silence and wonder. All add to the unbroken chain of human seeking. The wind shifts, now calmer, more like a guide. It curls around the traveler with gentle embrace. A final whisper drifts across their listening mind. Carry what you have heard, but let it change you. The pillars grow still, their glow fading to rest. The plateau quiets, though the wind still breathes. The traveler bows gently, not in worship, but thanks. They step away, heart filled with songs of thought. Beyond the plateau, the path narrows once more. It winds between cliffs carved with ancient veins. The air is crisp, echoing with silence and promise. The journey stretches further toward the eternal crown throne. Part 6. The Bridge of Echoes, the traveler walks between cliffs carved with ancient veins. The stone glows faintly, humming with unseen energy. Shadows stretch long as the sun lowers on the path. Each step rings as though the earth listens closely. Soon, the cliffs open to a vast chasm of mist. Its depth is endless, a sea of silver uncertainty. No bottom shows, only drifting veils of light. The air hums, resonant like a string plucked gently. Across the chasm lies a narrow bridge of stone. It is thin, delicate, yet steady against the wind. Each edge carved with lines like flowing waves. It seems less built, more sung into existence. The traveler steps forward, heart steady but aware. The first footfall stirs a sound across the gorge. Not an echo of stone, but of their own thoughts. Every word within is spoken aloud in the air. The traveler hears whispers of doubt long hidden. They hear memories rising like voices from the mist. The bridge carries more than weight of body. It carries weight of soul, revealing all within. They pause, listening to the chorus of themselves. Regret speaks, sharp and urgent like broken glass. Hope hums soft, weaving warmth between fears. Questions rise, unsteady, seeking answers untold. The traveler breathes, steadying amidst the sounds. They realize the bridge does not judge or punish. It reflects, allowing each voice to find its place. To cross is not silence, but balance of echoes. Step by step, they move deeper across the span. The mist curls upward, glowing with hidden light. Each swirl carries voices of others who crossed. Whispers of past seekers float in woven harmony. One voice sings of courage found in despair. Another speaks of love that guided through storms. Others laugh, cry, or whisper gentle truths. All linger, yet none demand, only accompany. The traveler feels less alone with every step. They see the bridge as a path of shared memory. Not one traveler, but countless joined in silence. A chorus of humanity carried across eternity. The mist grows brighter with each passing breath. Symbols appear, etched in light along the bridge. Circles, spirals, and crowns shimmer in silver hues. Each symbol a fragment of the eternal throne. The traveler touches one glowing mark in passing. It hums with resonance, flooding mind with calm. They understand the bridge is not test, but teaching. Echoes reveal truth, not to bind, but to free. As they near the far end, the voices soften. The air grows quiet, a peace settling like dawn. The traveler feels whole, as if gathered anew. Each echo has merged into harmony within. Finally, they step off the bridge, breath unshaken. Behind, the mist swirls. The voices fade to stillness. The span remains, timeless, waiting for the next. The traveler bows once, gratitude in quiet heart. Ahead, the land opens into valleys of twilight. Hills glow faintly beneath stars just awakening. A river winds gently, shimmering with starlight. The path stretches forward, luminous and calm. The traveler moves onward, carrying the echoes. Each voice now rests as a note in their soul. The bridge is behind, but its lesson remains. Harmony is the crown that guides each step ahead. Part 7. The River of Reflections. The traveler follows the winding path into the valley. The air cools, touched with the fragrance of water. Ahead, a wide river glimmers beneath the starlight. Its surface shines like a mirror spread without end. The current flows gently, carrying both sound and silence. Each ripple seems to hum with secrets untold. The banks are lined with tall reeds swaying in rhythm. They whisper softly, echoing voices of unseen winds. The traveler kneels beside the shining water. Looking down, they see not only their reflection. The surface shifts to reveal countless other faces. Some are strangers, some strangely familiar. Each face gazes back with calm, patient eyes. None accuse, None demand, all simply witness. The river does not distort, but expands the truth. It shows the traveler as more than oneself. Whispers rise from the rippling waves of silver. A voice gentle as dusk says, "See what you carry." Another follows, soft as dawn. "See what you are." The river sings not judgment, but recognition. The traveler touches the surface with trembling hand. Circles spread, revealing images in glowing arcs. Scenes appear like living memories woven in light. A child laughing, a hand held, a promise given. Then moments of silence, fear and uncertainty. All flow together, none greater or lesser. The river gathers them like pearls on a thread, each one precious, each one necessary. The traveler breathes deeply, eyes wide with awe. They realize the river does not erase or choose. It reveals wholeness, the unity of every moment. It teaches that life is reflection, not separation. A shimmer of light gathers near the far bank. It forms into shapes, gentle and radiant. Not figures of gods, but echoes of humanity. Each one glows with the essence of lived truth. One speaks, voice like water falling on stone. "Wisdom is not to deny what you have been." Another adds, calm as the moon above. "Wisdom is to walk carrying all that you are." The traveler nods, heart touched by clarity. They understand the throne is not reached by denial. It is found through recognition, through embrace. To be whole is to be crowned within. The river swells brighter as if blessing the seeker. Stars above reflect twice, once sky, once water. The world feels doubled, yet also united. Every reflection sings harmony with the real. The traveler rises, strengthened by the vision. They bow to the water, not in worship, but respect. The river responds with a final glowing ripple. It carries their reflection forward into the current. The path continues along the riverbank, glowing faint. Each step guided by starlight and silver shimmer. The reeds sway, whispering gentle encouragement. The water hums softly, fading behind with peace. At last, the traveler sees where the river narrows. It vanishes between hills toward the horizon. There, a faint golden glow marks the way. The journey calls, luminous and unending. The traveler walks forward with new serenity, their reflection no longer a shadow, but a companion. The river's lesson rests firmly within their soul. Wholeness is the crown that lights the path ahead. Part 8. The Garden of Forgotten Dreams. The traveler walks into the golden glow on the horizon. The hills part to reveal a valley bathed in twilight. At its center lies a vast garden stretching endlessly. Its flowers bloom in colors no words could capture. Each blossom glows faintly as if lit from within. The air carries a fragrance soft, familiar, timeless. Every step stirs whispers that float among the petals. The traveler feels as though walking through memory. They kneel beside a flower shaped like a star. It hums gently, showing an image in its glow. A child once dreamed of flying beyond the sky. The dream lives here, resting, waiting, eternal. The traveler moves deeper among the blossoms. Each flower reveals another dream long forgotten. A poet's unwritten verse still shines with promise. A painter's vision glows, though canvas was never touched. The garden does not mourn what never became. It celebrates the beauty of possibility itself. Every dream is honored, whether lived or not. Each one part of a greater crown of light. The traveler pauses, overwhelmed by wonder. They realize the garden is alive with humanity. Every forgotten dream is a seed of wisdom. None are lost, all are remembered here. Suddenly, The air shifts with shimmering tones. A tree rises tall at the center of the garden. Its branches spread wide, covered in radiant blossoms. Each petal shines like a dream reborn in starlight. The traveler approaches, heart drawn to its glow. The trunk hums with a voice deep and ancient. You walk where dreams rest until they rise again. This place is not an end, but a beginning. The traveler listens as the branches sway softly. Every dream carries truth, even if unrealized. Every vision holds meaning, even if unseen. To dream is to plant seeds for eternity. The words flow into the traveler's soul with warmth. They see that dreams do not belong only to dreamers. They belong to the tapestry of all who live. Each one enriches the whole, feeding unseen roots. The traveler touches the tree, feeling gentle light. Visions bloom like flowers across their mind. They see faces unknown smiling with imagined hopes. They hear songs unsung still ringing with beauty. A single blossom falls into the traveler's hands. It glows softly, warm as a heartbeat. The voice whispers, "Carry this as a reminder that no dream is wasted, no hope forgotten." The blossom dissolves, becoming light within. The traveler feels renewed, luminous, whole. They understand the eternal crown is not one dream. It is the harmony of all dreams together. The garden brightens, petals swaying in chorus. The whispers shift into laughter, joy, and calm. The traveler bows, offering silent gratitude. The air responds with fragrance, sweet and eternal. At the far edge of the garden, a path appears. It is lined with glowing blossoms like lanterns. The traveler walks slowly, carrying the garden's gift. Each step echoes with reverence and peace. Soon, the garden fades into shadow and distance. The path rises once more toward unknown heights. The stars above scatter like seeds across the sky. The journey continues, shining with forgotten dreams. Part 9. The Mirror of Silent Waters. The traveler descends along a winding stone path. The night sky glows with constellations shimmering bright. Ahead lies a lake still as glass, endless and deep. Its waters reflect stars as though holding the heavens. The air is silent, save for the traveler's breath. The surface of the lake shines with silver calm. Every ripple seems to pause, reluctant to disturb peace. The traveler steps closer, feeling the pull of mystery. They kneel by the shore, gazing into the water. At first, only their reflection stares back at them. But slowly, the surface shifts with subtle waves. The reflection begins to shimmer into shifting scenes. They see themselves as a child, full of wonder, eyes wide, reaching for books and stories untold. Laughter rings faintly, echoing from days long past. The traveler's heart swells with memory and tenderness. The waters shift again, showing them older. Now, moments of choices appear, roads taken and missed. Smiles of strangers once met flicker like fleeting lights. The traveler sees how each moment shaped their path. The lake reveals not only what was lived, it shows what might have been, shimmering faintly. Unwalked roads stretch into shadow and soft starlight. Yet none feel bitter, only gentle, quiet possibility. The traveler reaches out, fingers brushing the water. The lake responds with expanding circles of light. A voice emerges, soft as wind across glass. You see yourself, but also the truth of all. The traveler listens, breath steady, heart open. The voice continues, "No step is ever wasted. Each choice leads to wisdom, each pause to growth. The waters hold not regret, but reflection of becoming." The traveler watches the shifting images with awe. They see kindness offered and kindness received. They see tears shed that watered silent strength. They see moments small yet vast in meaning, The lake grows brighter with each image revealed. The reflection becomes a tapestry woven of light. Every thread is a story, every shimmer a truth. The traveler realizes they are both fragment and whole. The voice speaks once more from the glowing water. Balance comes not from perfection, but from harmony. To accept the self is to wear the crown unseen. The throne of wisdom begins within your heart. The traveler feels tears rise, not of sorrow. They are tears of release, of gentle acceptance. They smile faintly, touched by quiet understanding. The water mirrors their smile, radiant and clear. A small stone lies on the shore, glowing softly. The traveler lifts it, feeling warmth in its weight. The lake whispers, "Carry this as a token." Remember, reflection guides, but does not bind. The stone dissolves into a shimmer of light. It settles within, like a star in the soul. The traveler rises, standing tall before the lake. Their heart feels lighter, yet stronger than before. The waters grow still once more, silent and vast. The stars above shimmer with answering brilliance. The traveler bows, offering gratitude to the lake. The silence responds with deep, infinite peace. A path appears beyond the water's far edge. It glows faintly, leading upward through starlit hills. The traveler steps forward, leaving the lake behind. Yet they carry its reflection within forevermore. The night feels brighter as they continue onward. Every star above seems to echo their steps. The eternal crown shines closer with each breath. The journey flows onward, guided by silent waters. Part 10. The Bridge of Echoing Winds. The traveler continues into a valley where the air grows thin. The stars gleam above like watchful guardians of the night. Before them rises a bridge arched high into the heavens. It is formed not of stone, but of light and flowing wind. The bridge shimmers with threads of silver and gold. Its surface hums softly, like a song without words. Every gust of wind carries whispers from far away. The traveler steps forward, feeling the voices surround them. Each step echoes with countless memories carried on air. Voices of past travelers. Their thoughts and dreams remain. Some whisper of joy, of love, of laughter shared. Others speak of longing, of searching, of lessons learned. The bridge does not judge the voices it carries. It holds all as sacred, woven into its structure. The traveler listens, heart moved by the harmony. They realize each voice belongs to the eternal crown. As they walk, the wind grows stronger and warmer. It lifts their cloak, guiding them forward with care. The voices blend into a chorus, layered and vast. The sound is not noise, but a symphony of truth. One voice rises, clear as crystal among the many. Do not walk in fear, for you are not alone. Another follows, gentle as leaves in the breeze. Your steps are joined with those who came before. The traveler feels their spirit expand with each word. They understand the bridge is built from shared journey. No single traveler could form it, only the many. Together, they created this path across the winds. The traveler pauses midway, gazing at the expanse below. The valley stretches dark, silent, deep, and endless. Yet the bridge holds firm, glowing with radiant trust. It does not falter, for unity sustains its strength. The wind curls around them, lifting their heart higher. They close their eyes, letting the voices carry them. Laughter echoes like bells, steady and kind. Tears echo too, soft but meaningful as rain. The traveler whispers thanks to the voices unseen. Their own voice joins, carried into the chorus. It weaves into the song, never to be lost. It becomes part of the bridge for others ahead. The winds glow brighter, responding to their gratitude. The entire bridge hums with luminous resonance. It is not just a passage, but a living memory. The traveler walks onward, steady and at peace. At the far end of the bridge, a gate appears. It shimmers with starlight, woven from pure sound. Each note vibrates with the rhythm of countless journeys. It welcomes the traveler, glowing with gentle warmth. The bridge behind them hums one last soft chord. The voice is quiet, leaving a silence both tender and vast. The traveler knows they will never truly fade. They live on, woven forever into the wind. Stepping through the gate, the traveler looks back once. The bridge arches behind, brilliant against the stars. It shines eternal, a gift from those who walked before. The journey continues, carried by echoing winds. The ending, the eternal crown, Throne of Athena. The traveler reaches the summit where the stars gather close. A vast plateau opens, glowing with silver radiance. At its center rests a throne of luminous design. It is not forged of stone, metal, or gold. The throne is woven from light, memory, and wisdom. Each thread gleams with voices of ages long past. It hums softly, alive with harmony of countless souls. The air vibrates with stillness, both quiet and immense. The traveler stands in awe, heart trembling with wonder. Every step forward feels like walking into eternity. The throne welcomes them with no demand of power. It radiates calm, an offering of presence and truth. The traveler touches the throne's armrest of woven light. Visions bloom like constellations across their mind. They see gardens, rivers, mountains, and winds. They see countless travelers who came seeking wisdom. None sought the throne to rule or command. They came to listen, to learn, to be changed. The eternal crown is not a jewel to wear. It is the gift of balance within the soul. The traveler feels the crown settle unseen on their head. It is weightless, yet filled with infinite meaning. It carries no burden, only radiant clarity. The throne whispers, "The crown is not possession. It is the song of all that has ever lived. It shines where compassion meets strength. It endures where wisdom meets humility. It is eternal because it belongs to all." The traveler breathes deeply, eyes closing in peace. They feel unity with every dream ever dreamed. Every step of their journey leads to this harmony. The throne glows brighter, resonating with their spirit. Stars above descend, forming a circle of light. The sky and earth meet in seamless embrace. The throne does not bind the traveler in place. It releases them into the world with new vision. The voice speaks again, soft as wind through leaves. You carry the eternal crown in your heart. Wherever you go, it will guide your steps. Not as ruler, but as servant of wisdom. The traveler bows, offering gratitude without words. The air blooms with fragrance of unseen blossoms. The stars sing softly, their chorus eternal and kind. The throne of light fades, leaving memory behind. The traveler turns, walking down the mountain path. They carry no jewel, no scepter, no mark, yet their spirit shines brighter than the stars above. The crown is within, silent, eternal, true. The journey does not end at the throne of Athena. It continues through valleys, rivers, and skies. Every step is now a step of living wisdom. Every word spoken carries the song of eternity. The traveler smiles as dawn begins to rise. Golden light paints the horizon with gentle fire. The world awakens, full of breath and hope. The eternal crown shines quietly in every heart. The story ends, yet its echo remains alive. It whispers to those who listen with stillness. It invites them to walk, to dream, to remember. That wisdom is a gift meant to be shared. So the throne of Athena endures beyond time. Not a place, not an object, but a way of being. It lives in compassion, balance, and gentle strength. It lives in you, eternal, forever crowned.